Good morning, Facebook. Here today we're looking at Psalm chapter 44, looking at verses 23 through 26. And you see as this passage starts off, you see how this desperate cry for help. It's nothing but raw and deep emotions. You feel exactly what the psalmist is going through here. The physical pain, the mental pain, the spiritual pain, how he feels like he's all alone, how this only affects him at this very moment, how he feels mentally and physically just drained. He's sick and tired of being sick and tired. He wants something different. He doesn't want to keep going through this endless cycle day after day after day. He's so sick of hurting. And he's praying right here, Lord, where are you? Act on my behalf. But you see the most amazing thing in verse 26. You see, despite his pain, you see, despite everything that he's going through, and you see even those 3 verses when he's describing the great depth, the great magnitude of that pain, just how fierce, just how ferocious that pain really is, and how much havoc, how much damage it is doing on his mental health, how it is affecting his physical body. You see, right now he has a choice when it comes to that pain. The same choice that we have today. When things get hard, we can look at what we're going to do, how we're going to make a way, how we're going to solve it. But you see in verse 26, when he says, "Arise, O Lord, for you are my help. You are my deliverer." You see the psalmist here, despite the pain, despite how he's suffering in every way, shape, and form, he knows where his help comes from. He's looking to God. He's making that choice, saying, I will not look to myself. I will not trust in my flesh. I will not allow my feelings, I will not allow my emotions to be that driving force that makes that decision for me. I will not be so desperate looking for comfort, looking for peace in a human sense, that is what my decision is based on. But you see the psalmist here, he chooses to rely on God. He chooses to look to the Spirit of God based on where he's already been. You see, he's not so distracted on where he wants to go that he forgets where he's been. You see, he remembers everywhere he's been in the past. He remembers everything God has done in his life, and you see, that's what motivates his choice. That's what makes him trust in God all the more. That's what makes him so quick to turn to the very love of God, because he remembers everything God has done in his past and how he'll do it. But us as Christians today, imagine when we get to that make it or break it point, if we could just remember everything God has done in our lives, if we could just make that decision, not be so quick to run to our flesh, but remember everything that God has done and how he will do it again.